Hey folks, let's do today's CSS Daily Challenge. Oh yeah, what do we got here? Okay, cool. What's the thing? All right, what's the thing here? I think there's a really interesting opportunity here. What is this shape? Okay, so I'm go to first principles. Going to set, I guess no background will get it, and then margins like so. 60, 75, sure. And then 20, about 30. Okay, and then the height needs to be 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just the most quickest way to get an element and cover up all the things that we need to cover up. And then, what do we need to do to make that shape? The reverse curves are kind of the most interesting part. And so let's attempt to do that. We do a radial gradient, which I think is a circle. And then it's got a width, right? Like it's, so I'm gonna do width and then it's got some big width. And then transparent. And then we need to show something behind it. So that's how we get that. So if we move that, do we get that shape? That's the question. If we can find that shape, it looks pretty symmetrical. So in theory, it might work. If we set what 0, and then give it a width, let's say. We're not seeing anything because there's something invalid about what we've chosen, the code we've chosen. Or maybe this sizing is just too, it's too, not wide enough. There we go. 3. And then what if we move it over? So we don't want to move on the y-axis. What we'd like to do is move on the x-axis. Here we go. So if we move 100, 20, 50, 60. So there's our curve. And there's our problem. So what we'd like to do is look at that curve and decide whether the circle is too big or too small. I think our circle is too big. So how about a number like 75? No, that's too small. How about 80? 90, 100. So 2 and 110, 120. 120 looks pretty good. How about 100? Okay. So I'm gonna set 10, 20, 30, 40. Six, 57 pixels over. So that's really an interesting number, right? And it does seem to imply that there might be a number at which we can get both of those on the same one. So let's shoot for that. We go 4, 5. Well, so width of this is what? 5, and then move it over. 1. Something like that. Like that. So we're just experimenting. How about 20? And then over again, 1, 6. And then that's too far. That's too big. How about 4, 9? 490. Is that the magic number? And 1, 5. Almost. Almost. Okay, so a little bit bigger, I believe, is what we need to do. I think we're getting close. 1, 5, 6. That's it. So that's a nice little puzzle. To get, you got to visualize 510 pixel width, and then you get a circle in the center of it, right? Because I'm not doing any at here. Now I could do an at and maybe make less work for myself, but maybe not. So that I'm gonna put the blue color. This is the background. So then, what do I need to do? Is the question. So I have options. I feel very inclined to, and honestly, what that means is I might be able to put that on the body and get the same effect. Right? Like, maybe that's the way to do this? Nah, less excited about that. I'm going to keep it on the element, and that's fine. All right, next. I think we need another radial gradient, huh? And it's going to be 50%, 50%, or 50%, yeah. And then it's going to be 100 pixels wide and 100 pixels tall. And repeat only on the y-axis. So that's a circle that is blue, and then white in the background. Oh, don't forget our comma, because without the comma we don't see anything. So it's got to be wider. 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 190, 190. There it is. So that's 2 radial gradient to get a very, very complicated shape by altering, the width and. Can we do that with 0? No, we can't do that with 0. It has to be centered. All right, let's give it a percentage. 20% and 0. That might be it. Maybe a little bigger. 21, 22. How about 20Q? 24, 5, 6, 7. 6, 25, 26, 25. Is that as good as 40 pixels? 30, 25 pixels, whatever that is. Yeah, 25 pixels is fine. All right, submit. Let's see if that's 100%. I think it is. Let's find out. That's fine. So we don't need what? We don't need the body. We don't need anything on the body. But we can't use star. I think we can use it. No, we can't use ampersand. P is just fine. Let's minify. And little nips and tucks. 190 pixels wide is not anything particular for this guy. Unit replace, little bits and pieces. Resubmit and we're done. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you have a great week coming up. A lot of fun out there to be had. There's goodness to bring to the world. Make a web page, make something in HTML and CSS, These are awesome tools that are available to you. Make a website. It's a lot of fun. All right. Have a great day. Bye.